Miller Middle School is nearly 100 years old, and now with over 900 students roaming these halls, the community is ready for new life to be brought to this school. Thanks, Jordan. Iowa City has become known as a hub for the arts in Iowa. In this city alone, there are over 20 different art galleries. While roads may be closed for this Iowa State Park, people are still finding a way to enjoy the park in their own way. The student section is the heart of Iowa football, but if students miss out on buying tickets back in April when they released, students will have to find tickets through a different method. Just 24 hours after waving the checkered flag for the Iowa Cup Series, crews are already preparing for the Indy car race, which happens in less than a month. Hey guys, despite the cold of the morning, things should heat up for homecoming activities later on. Bikers will fill this entire lawn this Tuesday when RAGBRAI comes to town, full of activities for anyone to do. Yeah, guys, there were 4 different elections happening in the state of Iowa yesterday. Right now, volunteers are helping prepare for RAGBRAI, which will be passing through town in less than 2 weeks. Yet, more volunteers are needed to help clean up Greenfield after the EF4 tornado tore through town this past May.
Parents' worst nightmare. That's the best way to describe it. Literally, parents' worst nightmare.
I mean, you'll never be the same again.
To any parent, the thought of burying their own child is devastating. But on May 12th, the unthinkable happened to Mollie and Tim Quick. Their daughter, also named Mollie, was on her way home from California to surprise her family for her mom's birthday and Mother's Day. Then, all of a sudden,
Mollie's car had hydroplaned, she lost control, and then her driver's side had smacked into the back of the semi.
Mollie was only 20 years old when she passed away. She was a U.S. Navy hospital corpsman serving at a Marine base in California, and her parents say she died being the person they always knew she was.
She was just a selfless person. She just gave it out to everyone else and never really asked anything back.
This is where Mollie was laid to rest, in Iowa Veterans Cemetery. Her family hopes that this can be a place to honor her pledge to service. Just 7 minutes away, another person hopes to honor her pledge to service in a different way.
She volunteered here when we were first moving into this building.
Mollie had a special place in her heart for animals, often volunteering at A. Hines 57's Puppy Patrol with her mom.
She loved the dogs. They had dogs of their own that she absolutely adored, and she loved coming here and being with the puppies.
When Executive Director Amy Hines heard about the passing of Mollie, she couldn't believe it.
My heart goes out to her parents so much. I just want to do something.
After a little thinking, a big idea came to mind, an expansion of the area Mollie volunteered in.
If we can make her light continue to shine here with the puppies and have her associated with new life, then that's what we want to do.
Fundraising money that was originally going to Mollie's family is now going to A. Hines 57 to add extra rooms and heating in the Puppy Patrol section. The family knows this is the best way to continue to honor Mollie's pledge to service.
She would love nothing more than to know that she will live on, not only helping animals, but at A. Hines, a place that she really enjoyed being at and dedicating her time at.
In Dallas County, Marshawn Gunn, KCCI 8 News, Iowa's news leader.
And having pets is great, but they can have more purpose than playing fetch. DITV's Marshawn Gunn is live with one of those animals that helps in a different way.
Yeah, it may look like I'm slacking, but I'm actually sitting here with my emotional support cat, Marco. This is actually my brother's, but he is serving a much bigger purpose.
Supposed to be companions, help people who maybe have a little bit of, anxiety living alone. Yeah.
Beyond emotional support, animals can help in a multitude of other ways, the biggest being a service animal. Kylie Call is legally blind. That's why she has her service dog, Freya.
The physical benefit is one of the biggest things. It makes my day-to-day life so much easier.
Freya is specially trained specifically for Call's disability. Disabilities can be tricky, but animals like these help people with disabilities get something back that they may have lost.
Independence, I really think, is the biggest thing. People with disabilities are capable of just as much. It has to be accommodated in a different way. And having a guide dog has granted me so much of that confidence in myself and the independence to know that I can do what I need to do.
There's one more type of animal that can help people: therapy animals. These animals specialize in helping groups of people. While all animals can bring joy, not all of them can be a therapy animal.
These are dogs that absolutely have to be willing to follow obedience, and want to follow and want to be out and practicing and training and doing things.
All that animals can do for us, I'm sure that Marco here is having his best time winding down. So I'll send it back to you guys in the studio. While tattoos can be art that's meaningful to a person, employers used to be deterred from candidates with the ink. Career coach Nathan Sheep believes there's a reason for that stigma.
Employers, for better or worse, probably identified it with, a little bit of a sense of rebellion or a lack of professionalism.
But recently, that stigma around tattoos has started to change. Instead of tattoos being seen as bad, they're now starting to be seen as expressions of who that person is. As a former National Guard Army Reserve, Sheep has seen why this shift has occurred.
I think, especially when you look at millennials and Gen Zers, and they really identify tattoos as a way to express themselves, and the fact that, they should have a right on their own bodies and what they do to their bodies.
Tattoos have become something that anyone can get nowadays. And tattoo artist Kang Traum wants his tattoos to mean something to people.
I want to be able to help people get something that's more than just like a Pinterest tattoo, just a small whatever tattoo, because I want to feel a tattoo. Like, I still want to make sure that this art that you get is worth it, and I'm proud to have this on your skin forever.
Have all sorts of interpretations, but all that really matters is what it means to the person who has it. Back to you guys in the studio.